Hello students, today in this video we'll see a concept on Lorenz curve. So first we need to understand what is a Lorenz curve. So Lorenz curve, this is nothing but a curve. It is a graph that shows how the population and the income are distributed across it is distributed. Okay, so we'll see example. If we take a percentage of population here, this is my percentage of population and this is my percentage of income or wealth. Okay, so and this is my line of integral, line of equality. Equality means this is the center line. Okay, when x equal to 0, y equal to 0, x equal to 1, y equal to 1, x equal to 2, y equal to 2. If you plot the points, we'll get the line of equality. Okay, so this is my line of equality. In this line of equality, we need to check the percentage of population with the percentage of income, and we'll plot a graph, and the plot will be like this. In this format the graph will be. Okay, so this graph is nothing but my percentage of population with my percentage of income. So you can see that there is a variation. This is the line of equality. Line of equality means the percentage of population should be equal to the percentage of income, right? So this is my line of equality, but actually what happens, there's a fluctuation, there's an inequality here, there's a much more difference here. Okay, so to find this difference, to find this inequality, to find this inequality, we say this to be a Lorenz curve. Okay, so Lorenz curve is nothing but to find the inequality between the percentage of population and the percentage of income. Okay, that's it. So now we'll come to the problem here now. So here you can see they have asked to draw a Lorenz curve from the following data to study the extent of dispersion graphically. Okay, so here they have given the amount of profit in lakhs. So this is my amount of profit in lakhs, and this is the number of companies. So you can say that 28 companies are getting profit of rupees 150 lakhs. Similarly, 20 companies are getting the profit of rupees 160 lakhs. Okay, so here it is the data. So using the Lorenz curve, we need to check with the line of inequality, we need to check how much fluctuation is there. Okay, how much inequality is there in these two concepts. Okay, so to draw the Lorenz curve, first we need to find the cumulative frequency. Let us consider this is my x value, this is my y value. Okay, so we need to consider the cumulative frequency, a cumulative frequency of amount of profit, and the cumulative frequency of number of companies, and then the percentage of its cumulative frequency. So let's go to the solution now. So first we'll draw a table. I have drawn a table here now. So as you can see here, this is my first row. Here it is given amount of profit. So I have written the amount of profit in lakhs, and then I have to find the cumulative profit of these, and then I need to find the cumulative percentage profit of that. Okay, and then after finding the cumulative percentage of the profit, and then I have to write the next term, that is my number of companies. So number of companies, and then we need to write the cumulative number of companies, and at last the cumulative percentage of companies. Okay, so this is what the columns are. Okay, so first we'll write the amount of profit. Now the amount of profit is given here, 150, 160, 600. These values are given here, so I'll write the values now. So the values here are 150, 160, 600, 840, 1050, 1500, 1700, and 4000. Okay, and similarly I'll write the number of companies. Okay, so the number of companies are given here. They okay, I'll write it later. Okay, next I'll find the cumulative profit of the terms. Okay, so to find the cumulative profit, what I need to do, cumulative is nothing but the addition. Okay, cumulative means addition. So for the first term, we will write it as it is, okay. The first term is 150, so 150 I'll write it as it is, okay. And then to find the next term, I need to cumulate, it means add. I need to add the terms, right? So what I'll do, I'll add the terms 150 and 160 here, okay. I will add these two terms, 150 and 160. So if we add 150 plus 160, it is 310, okay. And then next, to find the next value, we'll add 310 and 600, okay. So 310 plus 600 is 910. And then to find the next term, it is 910 plus 840, it is 1750, okay. And next, if we add these two terms, it is 2800. If we cumulative this term, it is 4300. And then we have 6000. And then if we add these two terms, it is 10,000, okay. So this is my cumulative profit, okay. Next, I need to find the cumulative percentage of the profit. So to find the cumulative percentage of the profit, so the cumulative percentage profit, it is given in percentage, no. So to write it in percentage, the last term should be equal to 100, okay. The last term should be equal to 100. So how I will find these terms, the remaining terms? So it is very easy, okay. The first term, to find the first term, take the first value. This is 150, no. So what we are going to do is, we are going to divide 150 divided by the whole term. The whole term is 10,000, okay. So 150 divided by 10,000 into 100, so the value is 1.5. So the cumulative percentage profit for the first term is 1.5, okay. So how we are finding the cumulative frequency percentage? It is 150 divided by the whole term, 10,000, then it is multiplied by 100, okay. The value will get a value. So similarly for the second term, what we'll do, it is 310 divided by 10,000 into 100. So 310 divided by 10,000 into 100 is 3.1. So I'll write the value here, 3.1. And then to find the next value, it is 910 divided by 10,000 into 100. So 910 divided by 10,000 into 100. So this will give me 9.1, okay. To find the next cumulative percentage, it is 1750 divided by 10,000 into 100. So you can see 1750 divided by 10,000 into 100. So the value is 17.5. So similarly, we'll find the other remaining values. See, now I find the value of the cumulative profit frequency. Next, I'm going to write the number of companies. The number of companies here given are 28, 20, 34, 30, 28, 26, 22, and 12. This is the number of companies. The next thing which I have to do is, I need to find the cumulative of all the companies. So to find the cumulative of all the companies, I will add the terms, right? So the first term will be written as it is. So the 28 will be written as it is. To find the next term, I'll add both the terms 20 and 28. So 20 and 28, if we add, it is 48. Next, if we add 34 plus 48, it is 82. And next, if we add 82 plus 30, it is 112. And then 112 plus 28, it will give me 140. Then 140 plus 28, it is 166. Then 166 plus 22, it is 188. And then 188 plus 12 is 200. Okay, and next we will find the cumulative percentage frequency. So the cumulative frequency frequency percentage, this is calculated as we did for this term, okay. So the last ending term, it should be 100 only, okay. So the remaining terms will calculate it as 28 divided by 200 into 100, okay. So we'll calculate now. You can see here for the first term the cumulative percentage is 28 divided by the whole term. The whole term is 200 into 100. So the value is 14. So here the cumulative percentage for the first term is 14. Next, for the second term, it is 48 divided by 200 into 100. So it is 24. For the third term, it is 82 divided by 200 into 100. So it is 41. For the next term, it's 112 divided by 200 into 100. The value is 56. So similarly, we'll find the other values. See, I have find the values of the cumulative percentage of companies. Okay, next we'll draw these values in the form of a curve. Okay, in form of Lorenz curve. So for to compare these two terms, so what we'll consider, we will compare the cumulative number of companies, the cumulative percentage of companies with the cumulative profit. Okay, so these two terms will compare it in a Lorenz curve. Okay, so we'll draw a Lorenz curve. So for that thing, so we need to take a graph and we need to draw. Okay, since I don't have the graph, so I'll plot the graph and I'll show you clearly. Okay, so my dear students, in a graph, draw the plot the graph. Okay, so this is my center O, and the values are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Similarly, take the y values to be the same thing. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. So x is nothing but my cumulative percentage of the company. Okay, so percentage of company. So this is my x value, and percentage of the profit is my y value. Okay, so usually the profit, the amounts are plotted in the y value. Okay, so the number of company it is plotted by in the x-axis, and the profit is plotted in y-axis. Okay, so now first we'll draw the line of equality. Line of equality is nothing but we'll plot the graph 0, 0, 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50. So that is my line, that is my line of equality. Okay, so first I'll draw that. So I have plotted the line of equality. So line of equality is plotted as 0, 0, 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40. So if we plot the points, and if we trace the line, then that line is said to be the line of equality. So this is my line of equality. Okay, so line of equality. So in this line of equality, next I'll compare the number of companies with the number of profits. Okay, so first I'll take the number of companies. Number of companies is 14. For 14, the number of percentage of amount of profit is 1.5. So it is 14 comma 1.5. So if we trace the line 14 comma 1.5, it is 14 comes here. So you can see 14 comes here. Okay, and 14 comma 1.5. So 1.5 will be here. Okay, so this is my first point, that is 14 comma 1.5. Okay, 14 comma 1.5. First I'll mark it, I'll write it here. Okay, I'll mark the point in a pencil so that while marking in the graph it will be easy. Okay, here the point is 14, 14 comma, here it is 1.5. The next term is 24 comma 3.1. Next term 41 comma 9.1. Next 56 comma 17.5. Next 70 comma 28. Then 83 comma 43. And then 94 comma 60. Then 100 comma 100. These are the values I'm getting, no? So I'll plot these points in a graph. Okay, so I have the graph here. So for the first point 14 comma 1.5, it is here. Okay, next value, it is the next value is 24 comma 3.1. 24 comma 3.1, it will be, this is 24, then 3.1, it will be here, 1 2 3. So 3.1 will be here. Okay, so this is 24 comma 3.1. The next one 41 comma 9.1. 41 will be here. So this is my 41. So 41 comma 9.1. 9.1, you can see here, 9, this is 9, right? So this is 9.1. Okay, here the next term 56 comma 17.5. 56, this is my 55, this is my 56. So 56 comma 17.5. 17.5. 56 is plotted here. 56 comma 17.5. 17.5, this is my 10, right? 15, 16, 17, 17.5 will be here. Okay, so this is my 56 comma 17.5. The next one is 70 comma 28. Can see here, the next one is 70 comma 28. 70 comma 28 is, this is my 70. Next I need to write 28. So 28, you can see this is my 20, no? So 28 will be here. Okay, this is my 28. The next value is 83 comma 43. 83 will come here. So this is my 83. 83 comma 43. 43 will be, this is 10 20 30 40. 43 will be here. Okay, this is my 43. Okay, the next one 94 comma 60. 94 will be here. So this is my 94. 94 comma 60, right? 60, I need to mark, no? So 60 is, this is my 10 20 30 40 50 60. So this is my 60. So this is my 94 comma 60. Okay, and then the last one is 100 comma 100. So this is my 100 and this is my 100. Okay, so I need to draw a smooth curve now. So the smooth curve, it will be like this. Okay, so this is my smooth curve. I hope you understand the concept. So this is the Lorenz curve. So this, in Lorenz curve, this is the line of equality. Line of equality means the number of companies should be equal to the number of profit. But you can see there's an inequality between these, right? So to finding the inequality of profit with population, so companies with the profit, so we'll use the Lorenz curve. Okay, so hence in the Lorenz curve we have obtained, we can see that there is a larger inequality. We have a larger inequality with the percentage of companies with the percentage of profit according in terms of line of equality. Okay, I hope you understand the concept. Thank you so much.